Welcome to AC Daily, where we're advocating for all and advocating for you. I'm Aaron Dean. Bird flu has been detected in dozens of herd of dairy cattle in at least 9 states, and the Department of Agriculture says tracking the outbreak has been challenging. The Advocate Channel's Jen Sullivan looks at the potential health risk for consumers and economic impact that this could hold on the dairy industry.
A large outbreak of bird flu in dairy cattle has some consumers worried about the safety of the milk they drink. But the Food and Drug Administration says early tests of pasteurized milk in areas where cows have tested positive for H5N1 suggest it is not infectious.
It is safe and certainly not something they should be worried about consuming.
Alan Birga with the National Milk Producers Federation, which represents dairy farmers, says heating or pasteurizing milk briefly kills harmful bacteria and viruses.
We have 100 years of scientific background that shows that pasteurization is effective at making viruses like this inactive and not a threat to human health.
The USDA has reported more than 30 herds of dairy cows infected with bird flu across 9 states. But the FDA says their testing shows the commercial milk supply is safe. But H5N1 can be dangerous to animals.
In other mammals, there has been a lot of destruction as a result of this virus.
Meanwhile, the USDA says food safety officials are testing samples of ground beef from grocery stores for traces of H5N1. But could the bird flu outbreak impact prices?
We're not seeing any concerns about shortages. We're not seeing any concerns about problems on prices in terms of supply demand.
To help contain the spread and identify further cases, the USDA says it will require a negative test for influenza A for any cows traveling over state lines. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
Well, dog owners, listen up. Over 30,000 containers of eyelid wipes for dogs have been recalled because of the risk of harmful bacteria. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says infection-causing bacteria can start to grow inside the container after it's been opened. The recall includes 45-count Project Watson eyelid wipes. Now, the wipes were sold at stores nationwide, including PetSmart and Walmart. Customers also purchased them online at Chewy.com and Amazon. CPSC says that you should immediately stop using them and throw them out. But first, be sure to take a picture of the container because you'll need it to get a refund. Visit eyelidwiperecall.com to submit your request. Now to a pair of new video games that take place deep in the ocean. The Advocate Channel's Rick Damigella dives in with that story.
It's scuba diving from the safety of your couch. Gamers can decompress without the need to actually decompress in Endless Ocean Luminous. The game takes players deep into the veiled sea for leisurely swims, exploration and learning about more than 500 types of marine life, and even take part in group dives with up to 30 players. Endless Ocean Luminous is playable now on Nintendo Switch.
The world these days is dark and mean. Even the water tastes unclean.
Meanwhile, in another underwater world, things are less leisurely. Another crab's treasure drops players in the deep end as a hermit crab named Krill on a hunt to find his shell and learn the reason behind the polluted ocean. Another crab's treasure is playable on Nintendo Switch, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox consoles. Leveling up in Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
TSA agents at Miami International Airport got a slithery surprise after finding snakes in a passenger's pants at an airport checkpoint. Photos provided by TSA show 2 slender pink snakes outside of a small camel-colored bag after being pulled from the passenger's pants. The agency did not identify the passenger or say whether they were arrested, but the snakes were turned over to Florida's Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Well, thank you so much for joining me for AC Daily. For more content that advocates for you, head over to our YouTube channel and click on that subscribe tab. And engage with us on social. You'll find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Use @AdvocateChannel to join in on the conversation. I'm Aaron Dean.